Hey guys, I'm Dr. Jessica Finley.
And I'm Dr. Jeff Finley.
The debate over coffee's health benefits or detriments to one's health has been the subject of the news about every week. One person says it's good for you, another says it's bad for you. It can be quite challenging to know what to believe about coffee. Well, once again, this is where we pull peer-reviewed scientific research, not just some blogger's opinion on the matter. Coffee and caffeine are actually stomach irritants, likely why people have an easier time using the bathroom after coffee. But does this mean that it's bad for your overall health? Let's take a look.
A systematic review as recent as 2016 looked at the overall health benefits of coffee and concluded, and I quote, "This qualitative assessment has shown that the health benefits clearly outweigh the risks of moderate coffee consumption in adult consumers for the majority of health outcomes considered," end quote. Now, this is great news for all you coffee drinkers. The only people who may want to use coffee a little less sparingly, according to the research, so again, this doesn't mean you can't drink it, just maybe not as much as the average person, would be those who have digestive problems, poor bone health, something like osteoporosis, osteopenia, or those who are pregnant or trying to get pregnant.
Now, we mentioned that coffee and caffeine are stomach irritants. What was that about? Coffee has been documented to show that it does increase stomach acid production through numerous studies. However, the research also shows that there's no relationship between coffee consumption and disorders of high acid production, things like ulcers and reflux. This is likely because while it may increase acid production, it's usually short-term.
Now, what seems to get people the most when it comes to coffee is when they add lots of cream and sugar to their coffee. At a certain point, it's not really even coffee that you're drinking anymore. Thus, keep in mind that sometimes when coffee just doesn't agree with someone, it's important to look at what all they're putting in their coffee. Let's put another myth to rest. Some people believe that coffee is bad for you because it's contaminated with gluten or is cross-reactive with gluten, meaning it'll have a similar response in the body physiologically as gluten would. What the research actually shows is that whole bean coffee, which is anything other than instant coffee, is not actually cross-contaminated with gluten, meaning it doesn't contain gluten and it doesn't respond the same in your body as gluten would. The only time gluten has been found is with low-quality instant coffee due to the processing of the product, not the beans themselves. Thus, unless you are using poor-quality instant coffee, there's no evidence to show that gluten is going to be a problem when it comes to your coffee.
As with most things in life, moderation is the key. Just because coffee overall appears to be safe, it doesn't mean that you should drink 6 cups a day. Sometimes you may even need to break away from coffee a little bit and allow the gut to heal or calm down for a little bit. Then reintroduce it and see how you respond. If you have no symptoms, then likely coffee is not a problem for your system.
So the real question is, could you go a few days without coffee? Or are you a bit of a coffee addict? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys next time.